You're watching Toonami TV. Welcome back to the match review. It finished at St James's Park. Newcastle United 2, Everton 1. Callum Wilson at the double seals all 3 points for the Toonami. 3 valuable points, 3 points that we deserved on the afternoon. And I thought we played quite well. Yes, it wasn't pleasing on the eye, but we got the job done. That was the main thing. At home, we need to be looking at getting 3 points against any opposition that we'll come up against. I wasn't really confident going into the match because it's Everton, the top of the league. Yes, they got beat 2-0 off Southampton, but I was thinking more that they were going to react. I went for a 1-1 draw, but just as well, we managed to keep onto the 2-1 lead because in those last 6 minutes of stoppage time, Everton, if they had a bit more about them, could have actually got an equaliser. But I'm not complaining. It's 3 big points that keeps us ticking over, unbeaten in our last 2 games. I watched the game. I've sort of watched the highlights. I've been out all day. I've been watching the Newcastle United women, but from what I'd seen on Sky Sports, so I can only go off that, I thought we were quite disciplined in terms of how we went about the game. Yes, we knew Everton had a few, suspensions, a few injuries, etc., but we could only focus on ourselves, and the lads certainly did that for 90 minutes. And it's important that you stay disciplined in this Premier League because it's ruthless. We know it's been a bit of a dodgy start to the season. The results aren't really a true reflection of where clubs should be, but we can only look after ourselves. And to say that we've picked up 3 points, you might look at that scoreline and think, oh, we're very lucky. Let's be honest, we had chances. So going into the first half alone, ASM was put through, and Olsen, who deputised for Pickford, who was dropped for Everton. I'm quite surprised, actually, that he was dropped for the game because he's mainly their number 1, but he was obviously bought in the summer. So Carlo Ancelotti gave him a chance. He actually matched ASM's shot. It was a good save, to be fair. Should ASM do a bit better? Maybe I'm being a bit too critical, but it's a good ball put through to ASM and a good save. Nevertheless, we had other chances, but going into half time 0-0, not bad. That's what you want. Just stay in the game, keep it 0-0, and you're going to get your chances in the second half if you go for it. And from what I'd seen in the highlights, we did go for it, and we got our just rewards. A corner was floated in, and Wilson was fouled by Gomez. He had a bit of a hack at him inside the penalty box. You could say it was soft, but let's be honest, he caught his man, and VAR checked it. It was definitely a pen, and Wilson steps up to score his 5th goal of the season, 1-0 to Newcastle. And then I think from there, the confidence is just oozing. We're getting chances, and we'll wrap it up nigh on in the 84th minute to make it 2-0 when Fraser, he's played in, and he sort of tries to cross it to Wilson inside the box, but it takes sort of a deflection off Yerry Mina. It sort of goes over the keeper, and Wilson is there just to prod in to score his 6th goal of the season. Doing very well, Wilson, and that's what you want from a striker, to be in the right place at the right time. And I feel this is the sort of result that is only going to help us going into what's going to be a very tough schedule with the likes of Southampton coming up in Chelsea. But we've kind of proven today that yes, the football isn't pleasing on the eye, that we can work the keeper, we can score goals, but the underlying problem that we've had so far under Steve Bruce is that we don't create enough chances. But you can say that with a sort of side who like to just sit in deep and hit teams on the counter-attack, and clubs do struggle against us because we do just pack out, that centre defence, and we just like to hit out with teams, and that's exactly what we've done today. You would say, well, we didn't create enough chances, but we've scored 2 goals. That's the main thing. Yes, we didn't keep the clean sheet. That's disappointing. But for me, it's all about picking up, those 3 points. And I would have been happy with a draw against Everton. Don't get me wrong. It still keeps us unbeaten. But looking at that 3 points today against Everton, it makes the Wolves' performance look even better. Like, it makes that point look like it was well worthy of, in terms of that we can bounce back from the Wolves game, which we didn't play well in, to play against another good side in Everton and get 3 points. And I just feel like Wilson, for me, deserves to be man of the match in terms of he scored 2 goals. The lad's on fire. That's what you pay your money for. Players like Callum Wilson who wants to score goals, and we're going to be massively relying on Callum Wilson to be scoring the goals for us, and long may that continue, because so far he's been well worthy of his 20 million price tag, and the more he continues to score goals, the more we can look up the table. I believe we've got ourselves into the top 10 as well, which is decent. And let's hope we can just kick on now. I want to see the lads just keep, digging in there and picking up the results, because we're very, very capable of doing that. And I'm a happy man. And also the Newcastle United women beat Sunderland 4-1 as well. They've now progressed to the first round proper of the FA Cup. So it's been a good day all round in both the men's and women's game of Newcastle United and supporting the Toon Army. So, like I say, I'm sure Everton will be kicking themselves that they've lost 2 back-to-back results. But at the end of the day, it's not about Everton. It's about how our lads have performed on the evening. And I have to say, Sean Longstaff as well, not to mention, he had a big chance and it was good save by Olsen. But I just think we need to carry this on now and not be inconsistent, because that's been my problem. We've picked up a win and we've never really built on it. We've either drawn a game or we've lost one. But I know we're capable of so much more. We've got so much attacking ability. I just want to see we work the keeper a lot more than we are. But listen, I'm not going to complain. It's 3 points. We'll move on to the next one. Southampton on Friday. Down at St Mary's. It's going to be a tough game, but I'll do a preview for that. It should be out on Wednesday. I'll get that recorded sometime in the week. And let me know what you thought about the game in terms of who played well, who was your man of the match, and is there any changes you'd like to make for the Southampton game coming up at the end of next week, despite winning the game 2-1. If you're an Everton fan watching, let me know what's going wrong. So far, so good in the first 4 or 5 games in, but the last couple you haven't really been at the races. So let me know what's going wrong. Is it the injuries? Did Carlo Ancelotti get it wrong? Listen, we'll move on anyway, but good 3 points for the lads. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit the like button, you turn on the notification bell, and get interactive down below in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter, Toon Army TV. Follow me on Instagram, Toon Army TV. And I'll be looking forward to seeing your followers. And please follow us and I'll follow you back. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. How are the lads?